That's what I'm trying to explain to you that I feel like you and a lot of other people in the West are not getting. You can't have that both ways. You can't support the Palestinian people and also support the racists who oppress them. That's like being like, I really support the civil rights movement and black liberation, but also like, I do love George Wallace. And like, I love black people, but I love David Duke too. Yeah, that's not a thing. It's not a thing. And I feel like that's what you guys are not getting. You can't, let me say it again. You cannot support the Palestinian people and their struggle for liberation and their right to their freedom and humanity while also supporting the Israeli regime or anyone that supports the Israeli regime or identifies themselves as a Zionist. Those things are in complete conflict with each other. Please explain to me how you support the Palestinian people and the people carrying out their extermination at the same time. The only difference is you've gotten away with it and people have gotten away with it, and Zionists like Aaron Parnas have gotten away with it because they hide behind their marginalized identity, the history of Jewish oppression. And there has been a decades long multi-billion dollar industry to promote this Hasbara and make people think that supporting this regime and the Zionists that support it is somehow a moral position. So I understand how some people have been hoodwinked into it. I was hoodwinked into it because of the massive amounts of propaganda put into it. And I understand that we in the West are indoctrinated into this belief system from birth. And I got hoodwinked by it too, specifically by him specifically. When October 7th first happened, I stitched a video of his that now I can't find because TikTok doesn't have a very good search function of your own content, where he was like hiding behind his marginalized identity and pretending to be pro-Palestine. And I was like believing it. But that is how insidious this shit is. And it is particularly insidious and dangerous to Palestinian lives because they are able to hide behind their marginalized identity in a way that like a white racist can't. They have very effectively used identity politics as a way to dehumanize Palestinians. And like I said, I understand people falling for it because I used to fall for it too, but now we're now 15 months into a live stream Holocaust where the state perpetrating it are open about their genocidal intent. So I need you guys to catch up to speed. The facts are the facts, Jack. And once you learn better, you do better. There is absolutely no point in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ 2025 to be supporting anyone that supports the Israeli regime. If you support anyone that supports the Israeli regime, you are on the side of the oppressor. Do you understand that? People are always like, oh, if I were alive during the Holocaust. No need for the thought experiment, folks, because this is the issue of our time. When you wonder where you would have been during Jim Crow, during slavery, during South African apartheid, and yes, during the Holocaust, ask yourself what side of the Palestinian struggle you're on today and you'll have your fucking answer. And I support Aaron. There is no and here. There is no and. You are either on the side of those who are committing the Holocaust and want to keep the apartheid, or you are on the side of those who oppose it. There is no and, there is no in between. And I, for one, will be going forward reminding everyone of that fact whenever they try to make it happen. Free Palestine.